Good morning, y'all. It's day 18 on the PCT, April 17th, 6:40 a.m. Really wanted to start sooner than this. I think maybe just anxiety about what I'm walking into today kept me into my quilt. But I did eventually get my lazy button gear. So let's go see what the day brings. Haven't even made it up to Stittler yet, and lots of blowdowns, tough trail conditions. I haven't put on my spikes yet. Pretty comfortable in the boot track, but definitely not on trail right now. Bushwhacked up that hill about 100 feet, very steep, but no snow. Got back up to the trail. You can see there's zero boot track for the trail going that way, and right here where I made it back up, the boot track starts again. Finally got out of that maybe half a mile of snow, and that's certainly a navigation challenge. Finally made it to the bailout trail. So down that way, 5 miles to the trailhead and another 8 miles of forest roads if you want to walk into town. I may be back here, we'll see. That's Apache Peak, I believe, right there, which I really expected to be snow covered. I may walk the trail around instead of going over like I planned, just to see what the trail looks like. I can always come back. So that last half mile from Stittler Trail to this trail here to Apache Spring was almost completely dry. There was one easy 30-foot patch of snow to cross, and that wasn't Apache Peak. I think this is actually Apache Peak. And I know there is a blue trail mark to the top, so at least you can get up easy, and then it's bushwhacky down the other side. But I am going to follow the trail and just see how bad it gets. So this is the blue trail that takes you up to the peak, and this is the PCT that it's like 0.3 ahead to the danger area. So it's pretty flat. If I am uncomfortable, I'll come back and go over the top. So I'm about 0.1 before the danger area here, and I'm still feeling pretty comfortable in just my shoes, but decided I'd go ahead and get out the spikes and the ice axe and take a little walk a little further, see what it looks like. Following the boot track, got off trail right away. This is going to be fun. I guess right here is the dangerous spot. Yeah, or maybe just a little ahead. Luckily this is in the shade, so everything's still pretty crisp despite my late start. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to make sure my axe is set before I take a step. Slow and steady. Okay, according to Far Out, this is the danger spot right here. And hopefully it gets better after here. Alright, that was the first bad section. Looks like we got some dry trail for at least a little while. Probably turn to snow right around that corner, but hopefully I can make some miles for a little while. Alright, I'm about a mile past the danger area right now. Trail's been pretty nice between here and there. There's some snow patches to cover across that I felt comfortable enough to just keep walking and not put my spikes on. But I will say this, and about me crossing the danger area, is that I spent 30 years working on roofs, and my sense of risk aversion is really warped. You should absolutely listen to your gut and check your skill set before doing this. See what the rest of the trail brings me. I think I'm going to be in my spikes here shortly. Probably should have put my spikes on for that, but I was able to just scooch along the edge of the trail next to the drop-off. A lot of snow patches to cross here, back and forth, back and forth. Haven't put my spikes on yet. Really probably should. Alright, I'm at 170.7 and I've switched back to spikes and axe. Probably should have done it a quarter mile back, but I'm stubborn and dumb. So you can see I got to this spot and went, yeah, maybe. And then I could see the boot print down there and went, yeah, spike time. At least I'm not the only one foolish enough to be out here. Well, I think that was the worst of it below Antwell. The snow's getting pretty soft right now, so had a couple good knee-deep post holes. Definitely should have got an earlier start. Alright, at least one more patch of snow, but I'm not sure I'd really call it sketchy though. This is the spot on the app that's marked as the rock slide, and nobody here seemed to put their spikes on except for one person to clear through here. Wow, y'all, look at this view. Ain't that something? Oh, I am sure glad I came this way instead of hiking up the Black Mountain Trail alternate. These views are not to be missed. It was really dry and clear till 173.7, and then there was a couple hundred feet of this, and we'll see what the rest brings. Alright, this is 173.9. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to spikes and axe for this section. Won't hurt anything. Alright, snow petered out around 174. Don't think I would have wanted to try that without my spikes and axe, so hopefully it's going to stay dry for a while and not just get nasty again. Another little snow traverse here at 174.5, but the boot tracks are good enough that I'm going to skip the spikes on this one, unless it gets worse. Another little snow crossing around 174.6. I didn't have my spikes on, but honestly the snow is so soft right now, I'm not sure that they would do much good. Mile 175.4. I'm only 0.6 from my planned camp, but y'all are gonna make me break out the axe and the spikes again. That is a nasty half mile at 174.5 to 175. I'm not sure how well the spikes worked. Snow is really soft, but I'm sure glad I had my axe. I also post holed it to my hip a couple times. Now we got a couple more sections here to do, like that. So onward and upward. do the snow. 0.4 from a dry camp and pretty much out of water. Rather than hoping for snow at camp, I collected like 3.5 liters from this rock face. And that's it for the day. I made camp at 175.4. It's so windy here though. I spent like an hour building a windbreak in front of my tent, just because I was worried it was going to break. I probably should have just kept hiking, but the snow was getting pretty soft and slidey, so gonna try to get an earlier start tomorrow and do San Jacinto Peak. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.